everyone, this is Chocowhat here, and welcome to the 60-second dream vlog. This dream is quite long. Please pardon my voice. I think it's just really dusty in our house at the moment, so my voice is a little raw and spent. So let's try to get through this, shall we? So I was inside this large, kind of medieval-looking fort, and I was tucked into the corner of it, sitting in the display case of like a lush kind of like odds and ends sort of shop, maybe like the shop in Paddington or something, like the really cool shop. And though I was tucked into the corner of the fort, it was very dark, and to my right was like the grass and the people and the sunshine, and to my left it kind of faded into this cobblestone road, and it looked very The Lodger, Alfred Hitchcock, cobblestone Victorian road. So, two worlds kind of fading together. And many people were rushing about and going about having adventures, and I just preferred to stay in kind of the magical coziness of the display case. And a man I apparently admired was outside, and I wanted to talk to him and spend time with him, but I was just too shy to approach him. And a cosplayer walked up to him, and I overheard her. They apparently knew each other. They started talking, and I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I could hear anyway. And I overheard her saying that she wanted to get into one of the display cases to show off her costume, and the others were all full. So to save her the hassle of asking me to leave and the embarrassment of me getting all my things together and having to see the guy who I admired, I quickly gathered up my stuff and opened the glass door and slipped out before she could even see that I was there, and I ran away as fast as I could to the other side of the keep, not looking behind me for a moment. And I saw a lot of other people, around the grass and the lawn. They were jumping over and into these rivers that snaked along the ground, and the rivers were very pixelated and blue. It was like a video game, almost maybe like an old arcade game or Undertale, kind of like that. And I joined this other girl, and we decided we would go on an adventure. So me and the girl, or the girl and I, pardon me, jumped into the river, and we laughed at our mistakes as the world fizzled away, and we were presented with 3 challenges. And if we solved those 3 challenges, we would be able to swim up out of the river and continue our adventure. However, for some reason, the second challenge took us on this entirely new journey that we didn't really want to go on. And we both got melded into the same person. We were both controlling this person. And the controls were horrible. They were super sticky. You tried to turn, and you did instead of going like that to turn, you went like that to turn. And we got invited on our journey by this king. And the king invited us on his airplane. And so we found the airplane in this super flat, Minecraft flatland, that sort of thing. And it was just this enormous plane with this huge curved ramp to get up into it. And of course, since our character couldn't turn for their life, we struggled a lot, and so I took over all of the controls. So I was with my fingers just pressing down, trying to get us to turn on this ramp as we were walking up, because it was really high. And we almost ended up falling off the side, but we were able to push ourselves against the frame of the door to go into the plane, and just pushed ourselves into the plane. And inside the plane, it looked like a mansion, just grand staircases and carpets and paintings and an abundance of different rooms. And we decided we didn't actually want to go on this adventure anymore. We were very bored, and we wanted to get back to what we were doing, which was going to a forest. So we decided to commit suicide, reload, and we respawned, both of us as separate people, on the river, just right on the riverbank. And so we jumped over the river, and we went through the big gates of the fort, and we parted ways, and we started on into the forest. So, continuing my journey alone, I was walking through the forest and I found myself under this huge white floating thing. It looked like a barrel-shaped spaceship. And so I climbed up into it and I found myself in an on version of my house, like my real house in real life. And I was with this woman who I was convinced was my twin sister. And I told her I had proof that we were twins. And in the sink I found this tiny little box, and it's like a box I actually do have in real life. It's just very, very small and the top just kind of slides off. I wish I had the foresight of actually finding it, and so I could display it in the video. Maybe I'll cut and I'll near the end I'll find it and I'll show it to you. Maybe we'll see. Let's see. But so it was just this tiny little box, and I was convinced that this had the proof that we were twins. But it was all gray, and it wasn't supposed to be gray. And so I ran a paper towel under the sink and I began to rub it to clean it off. And as I scrubbed, it turned from gray to a rich forest green, and then finally to a warm kind of burgundy color. And I could hear people upstairs, and they asked me like what I was up to, and I was like, I'm cleaning this box because it's really dirty. However, before I could give the box to my sister, I woke up. So yeah, a long-winded dream. I'm sorry I spoke very fast. I'm just trying to get through this. But I hope you've enjoyed my video, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye. Alright, one last thing. I did find the box. It's not burgundy. Well, it kind of is on the back. But, yeah, it's neat. I think I got this just from, like, an art fair or something when I was really little. But see how, it slides out and slides back in. And it's neat. I think it's neat. I don't know why it was in my dream. I haven't been, thinking about it. It's not super important to me, but it's neat. But, yeah, bye.
And a 1 and a 2. My dreams are so awesome.